A reader asks, how do you know when something isn't framed as an outcome? Okay, this is a really big question. It's easy to get confused between outcomes and outputs. Let's talk through this a little bit. So the first thing to remember is outputs are the things that we build. So if you're framing an outcome as we launch a mobile app, that is clearly an output. Sometimes we frame outcomes as things like things we want our customers to do, right? Josh Seiden defines an outcome as a customer behavior. I like that definition when we're talking about product outcomes. And so we tend to define outcomes as things like, let's increase the number of reviews on our site. Okay, that reviews are created by customers, and it might sound like that's a good outcome, but reviews, even though they're created by customers, are also output. We want to get to a good outcome. We want to ask a better question. We want to ask, what's the impact of the outputs? So for example, if we build a mobile app, that's the output. What's the impact of having that? Probably we're hoping that we engage more customers, or maybe we acquire more customers, right? So if we have a mobile app, it allows people to engage with us in a different way. So the impact of that is maybe acquiring more customers, or maybe it's engaging more of the customers that we already have. So active users on our mobile app, usage of our mobile app, this is getting closer to the impact. If we go back to that reviews example, we might think number of reviews is a good outcome, but really we're just counting outputs. What's the impact of having more reviews? So this is where I would push to something like, if the impact of having more reviews is that our customers can better evaluate products, then I would measure something like the number of products that have at least X number of reviews, right? So it's getting more at the impact of those reviews. Now I could do even better. Not all products are viewed by customers. So I don't need multiple reviews on every product in my system if most products are never being viewed by customers. So I can make this problem smaller by framing my outcome as increase the number of product views that have at least X number of reviews. That might be a smaller set of products. So we can go from outputs to outcomes by really asking, what's the impact of having this thing? And then as we get really clear on that impact, we can better frame an outcome. Another common challenge, this is related to the reviews one, I'll give another common example, is integrations. I see a lot of teams say, let's increase the number of integrations we have. That's output. What matters is customers who use integrations and the benefit your company gets from that. So we might want to measure things like increase the number of customers who use at least one integration, or increase how much they use that integration, or increase how much data we're pulling in from integrations that allows us to increase the amount of work that happens in our tool. So hopefully these examples help to illustrate a little bit how we get to better outcomes. And again, if you want more content on this, let me know in the comments below. I've had a blog post in my queue for a very long time around outputs versus outcomes. If that would be helpful for me to continue to write and publish, leave me a comment below.